Well, hello, good morning. Oh, let me settle in because it never works the first time. Let's see, is it smooth? Are my hands moving? Goodness, yeah, it's smooth-ish. I'll take that. All right, let's start. Let's go to our truck. We are today in Euro Truck Simulator. We're back into our Volvo 420, and this Volvo we bought yesterday. We took a loan, so we don't have a lot of money here, and it seems that we'll need to make a lot more runs to make more money. So let's get started. Well, here we are. Yesterday we delivered here some cargo. And let me check. Is the engine? No, the engine is not running. Put the volume a little lower. Gotta hold. There we go. Engine is on. I think everything should be working-ish. Yes. Good morning, Behadiro. Yes, my truck with a car interior. It's a custom truck, man. You gotta give it credit where credit is due. So let's sleep so we can get this into daytime. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. So let's find a place where we can take a nap. Quick nap here. Oh, there you go. There's a bunch of places nearby. There's one right here. Just leaving and taking it right, and then we'll be right there. All right, let's do that. Okay, there's the exit. Yeah, and we're pretty much new into Euro Truck Simulator. I have almost 1,000 hours playing American Truck Simulator, but not the European version of it. Where's that place? I think it's right ahead. I went to a junkyard, my friend, and pretty much just pulled the interior out of a Volvo S60R. And then I just rebuilt it inside my home office. There's a bunch of tutorials that I made and posted on the Red app with the play button. So you'll find a lot of things there. I mean, it's just a different scenario, right? Because it's the same game physics and, you know, engine and everything. So let's park here for a little bit. Parking brake on. Let's turn off the engine and let's wake up in the morning. And it's raining here in Europe. We're in Italy today. Right. Low air pressure. Hey, Aryan, sorry. Good morning. Got the wipers on here because it's raining. Oh, that'd be nice. Just infamous. I think any car would be good with this, man. I'm all for like building and saving cars. So let's just find a job here. So let's go to the freight market. Let's select where we are in here, Catania. So let's find something that will pay us well because we need money. We need money. So we're gonna cross the bridge here, and that's gonna be a quick drive to get 9,000 euros. Get that money. But the rain sounds so good. Hey, Hey Melvin, how did I build my setup? So if you go to my tutorial on the red app with the play button, you'll find it. There's a detailed tutorial there with a bunch of instructions that'll take you exactly where you need to go and get the simulator built. Hey Aquisti, good morning. We are in your home country today. We're in Italy. Thank you for the follow, Rodney and Pound. Oh, sorry, Bahadira. What are my PC specs? So I currently am running a 4090 with a 9950X3D here on this computer. And this is my PC, gaming PC. The streaming PC is a very awful one that I need to improve because it's not being able to support the frame rate. So I can't stream at 1080p, which is a problem in my opinion, but we'll figure that out. Thank you for the follow, Big Long Rich Boy and Chad Pitts. Well, the gaming PC is pretty good, but you would be surprised to hear that it still can't handle triple 4K TVs, ETS, and stream at the same time. I mean, it can I could stream only using OBS, but I also need the PT Live Studio. So unfortunately, you know, the combination of those two streaming apps, it just crashes the the frame rate. Didn't even see this tiny car here. Oh, what is this guy doing? Doesn't know how to use a roundabout. Thank you, Behaduro. Oh wow, the rain just magically stopped. Like in Florida. Nah, man, the CPU is a 9950X, dude. It's like the best. What? Eating? Oh. Whoa, what? I'm doing 60. It's 70. I don't get it. Okay, here's 40. How can they live with 40 kilometers an hour? Have I ever played BeamNG? Yes, I have, Kato. Kado. I did. A bunch of times, actually. I really love BeamNG. I have a few videos on my social media playing BeamNG. It's a lot of fun. I mean, 40 kilometers an hour. This is like a school zone speed. We're doing like 20 miles an hour, dude. Yeah, BeamNG is super fun. Hey, someone. Good morning, man. I'm good. How are you, man? Oh, thank you, Behaduro. I'm also on the purple one. Just in case, you know. 50 now. Okay, that's a little less worse, but still. God dang it. Do I like the new MD series? I haven't seen it yet. Hey George, how does one achieve this setup? So I do have tutorials on the red app with the play button. Wait a minute. Where's my cargo? Do I have to travel all the way? No, wait a minute. There's something wrong here. I'm going to go into the ferry here. And I don't even have my cargo. What? I don't get it. It's from here to there. What is going on? Am I not there? Because it's telling me to go over. Oh, I wasn't there. So, okay. Yeah, let's find another job around here because it doesn't make any sense for me to travel over there and then come back. I would have to. Oh boy. I'm glad it looked. Cagliari, that's where I am. I thought it was here in Catania. So let's find something here. Let's go to Bari. Yeah, that's better. 8,000 euros from here to there. Can do that. I'm about to go with a heavy. Yeah, it's okay. We'll survive. Okay. So go around. The Tactical Gamer, you also love BeamNG. Yeah, BeamNG's the GOAT, man. Ooh, I'm glad I checked. Thank you. Sorry. Hope I don't get a ticket. Oh, nice. Are you seeing the widescreen or the vertical? I have two versions. What? The cars here are too small in Europe. Oh, that's great, someone. As we just crashed and lost, what? 180 euros. At least crashes are not that expensive here. And we gotta slow down again because it's like 50 kilometers an hour. Hey, nice, from Scotland. Hello, Superior D. Hello from Florida. That is virtually in Italy. You paid for the oopsie? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, the second offense today. I crashed into two cars already. I don't know, I think the visibility on the American truck is a little easier. Oh, we gotta turn right here. I don't? Yes, I do. Is the purple app off again? Oh, let me check that, the Tactical Gamer. I'm sorry. It should be working. Did you send a message there? Because it's working now. I see here on my control panel. Low, everything but a job. Dude, you're out of job, man? I'm sorry. I have a job. I work from home. This is my commute to my home office. But I'm sure if you apply hard enough, you'll find a job, dude. This is called a hobby. This is what people with full-time jobs can afford. If you don't know. Thank you, Brave, for the follow. I'm too fast, yes, dude. I'm suffering here in Europe with this very low speed limit. Yeah, try. Send me a message there and let me see if it's working, because it shows it's working to me. So I should see the messages here. Oh, Jimmy, thank you. Okay, 50 kilometers an hour. Here I am at 50-ish. My speedometer is in both miles and kilometers an hour, but the kilometers an hour is pretty tiny, so I have to kind of guess. Oh boy, that was quick. 18 minutes, not the fastest time though, but KK124, you get the bell. Just get in a real car, dude. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Like go into a Call of Duty streamer and say, go to war, dude. Just go to war already. Hey, Trenton Sparrow, Tactical Gamer, I see you there. It's working. Ooh, thank God. But that was quick. How much does this cost? Well, man, if you have to choose between a car and a simulator, that's gonna be too expensive for you, dude. But I spent about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Carpet, metal, wood, you know, all that kind of stuff. If it costs more than a car, then what's the point? Dude, you really don't get it, do you? Like, are you gonna tell Verstappen, an F1 driver, to stop driving it on his simulator? This is for fun. I cannot drive a truck in my real car. Man. And also, it's not more expensive than my cars. I have 4 cars, dude. So I'm good, man. I'm pretty good. Okay, clear left, clear right. I can go to Nordschleife on my lunch break here at home. I can then drive in Japan, and then I can come here in Italy and hang out with your fine folks here. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, there's gas, there's tires, there's insurance, there's a bunch of things. Okay, 50 kilometers an hour. It's pretty slow. You're only seeing the first screen, what the side TVs look like. You can check on my videos there. If you go to any video there, quickly just click on my profile, check out my videos, you'll see them. If I stream all triple here, you guys can't see very well. If you go to the purple app, however, you can check out the widescreen where you can see the other screens. But unfortunately on the black app, I can't show. It's tight, you know, it's vertical. Trenton, you are 100% absolutely right. Can you look around in the car? Yeah, I can. Gotta turn here. I can turn here, or I can turn my head because I can see the rear view mirror from my right window here. Did you change the floor? Yes, I did. It was quite a work. It was annoying, but it worked. Midi me, thank you, man. I appreciate it. What cars do I have? So I have 3 Volvos and 1 minivan. I have a 2005 Volvo S60R, exactly like this one. Same interior, same everything. And I do have a 2020 Volvo S60 T5. And I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, which is the fastest one I have. 415 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Edward Sight Wreck. I mean, maybe you didn't recognize this as a truck, but that's okay. I'm playing single player here, and I think I'm going around in circles. Where is... Yeah, I'm going around in circles. I think it's there somewhere. I don't know. A tux mat. What is that, Trenton? What you like in Saab? Ooh. I like Saabs, but it's okay. Where is... Let me just check on the map here, because I'm just going around in circles. Am I delivering pizza? Almost. Oh, it's right here at Logistica. Okay, so one right and then left. Am I in my real car? No, I'm not. I'm in my home office. Game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Thank you for the follow, guys. Oh, waterproofing. No, I barely drive my Volvo S60R in the rain. It's my garage queen. I drive mostly on the weekends and if the weather is nice. Which RAM do I use? I don't know the brand, dude. I have 64 gigs of RAM here. but I don't know what brand it is. I need to build a truck rig. Yeah, just a car is good. Here it is, finally. Wow, that took a while. And how much does this setup cost? Knight Deluxe. So if you check out my videos exactly where you are, you'll find... Oh, I lost that cargo, man. That's okay, we'll take this one. 8,000. So there's a tutorial there that will teach you step by step how to do this. And it costs about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. So metal, wood, carpet, Arduinos, you know, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Thank you, Knight. Alright, looking here on my rear view mirrors as I back up. There we go. So let me show you guys. So if I click comfort, it attaches. T, your RPM gauge hates this game, I'm guessing. No, man. Actually, what happens with the RPM gauge is pretty simple. As you might know, diesel trucks. Oh no, Trenton, I'm sorry to hear that. So as you might know, diesel trucks have very low RPMs, right? So what I have to do is calibrate my RPMs. I can put the RPMs here exactly as a truck, but trucks will have usually like about 3,000 RPMs depending on the truck. What is that? What happened now? Why did I lose money? Edit. Okay. In any case, continue my explanation. What's the RPMs here? There. So you see the I don't know if you can see the little. Let me stop the mouse here. You can see the little gauge moving there in the on the TV. So if now I'm stepping on max, like this is flooring. It's stuck at 2,000 RPMs, right? But if you look at my RPMs here, it's at 7,500. What gives? So what I did was I calibrated. I told my Sim Hub, which is the app that controls the RPMs, 7,500 equals 2,000 RPMs. So what happens is now it's calibrated to 7,500. So whenever I'm driving, instead of seeing just a little movement from 600 to about 2,000 RPMs, I can now see the full range of motion of my needle. So this gives me a visual representation of when I need to shift gears. So whenever I'm getting to the red zone here at 7,000, that's when I need to change. Like if I go over, I'm passing. Ideally, I'm changing between 1,000 and 1,500 there on the screen. And that's between about 3,000 right here. Let me go back. 3,000, 4,000 RPMs to about, what's 5,500? 55. So about 3,500 to 5,500, that's the sweet spot for shifting gears. Let's get going. Where is the exit? I forgot. Oh, straight ahead. Do I have a tutorial for the build? Yes, I do, totally. Right on my channel. On the red app with the play button. I can't say the name, but you're gonna find it out. Just use the same username and search for a real car tutorial, build tutorial on my channel. Have I thought about ordering a cluster from a Volvo S60 D5? No, man, it'd be too much trouble just for the game. I'd rather just calibrate, because imagine if I would have to change the speedometer every time I drive like a different game. Like for instance, if I drive an F1 car, it has like 15,000 RPMs. So I can kind of do the same thing, right? So I calibrate it. I can calibrate. And 15,000 is my new 7,500. So it's just easier. Each game will calibrate and just fix. So the car has 9,000 RPMs. It'll just slightly calibrate it. I don't care about the actual number. I care about knowing when to shift. I think that's the purpose of the tachometer, right? Lenny, the game is called Euro Truck Simulator. I'm so used to say American Truck Simulator. Thank you, T. Thank you, man. You gotta be careful because I think on the ramp it's like 40 kilometers an hour. Oh, Trenton, don't need to imagine. It is working. The CD player is working. With all 6 CDs that you can put in here, you can put 6 CDs and still play. I have 2 huge speakers in the back of the simulator here, and they also play. So I can use this as a CD player, as an FM radio, AM radio, or playing the audio from the game because the input from the computer is coming right here. How do you know where you're going? I don't know if you can see. I'm going to move my head a little bit. There's a little map here on the window. That's the GPS. Nice, Urbig. I remember your username here. Go 40, come on. Thank you, Trenton. ETS today. I'm finally playing ETS. A lot of people have asked me, please play ETS, please play ETS. Razvan, there is a tutorial for the gauges already, so I didn't make one yet. I will make my own version of it, but there isn't on my channel. It's not there. But if you go to the red app with the play button and search exactly SimHub P as in Peter 2 S60, you'll find it. And also, I gotta remember, I can't turn right on the red light like in America. Does the dashboard lights come up? They are on. Everything is on. The problem is you're seeing there's 3 TVs here just shining its light, and then there's 2 big lights so you can see the dashboard, and the camera has to adjust its brightness so you can see all of that. So the lights seem off, but if I turn it off, you'll notice they're pretty bright actually. Do you prefer free roam or jobs? Oh, I prefer jobs. I don't like to free roam. Is trucking in your career in real life? No, it's not. I work in an office from home, but I have an office job. How do your wheel and all work together? So if you check out my tutorials, I teach you how to put the steering wheel here. I think we gotta go here somewhere. Naples or Palermo? Naples. Can you turn on the AC? So I don't need the AC because I'm indoors. I'm in my home office, but all the buttons work. Every single button here. If I can click the temperature, I can click auto here. I can even open the window. So if I go inside here and turn to the side, pay attention at the window there. If I click, it'll go down. You can hear it. And I can go up. And also on the left here. Go down and up. So all the buttons work, but there's no air coming. Just because I don't need it. I'm in my home office, dude. I don't really need more air. There's an air vent right on my head here. So if I ever make this work, just for like a party trick, if you know what I mean, just to tell you guys that it does work. Which one do I like better, ETS or ATS? So American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator? Oh man, I've been playing Euro Truck Simulator for only 2 days. They're both with the same engine. Thank you, Eman0423. Thank you, dude. So they both have the same engine, and like it's the same thing with the different scenario. I'm liking seeing different scenarios. One thing I'm hating though is the speed limit. The speed limit here in Europe is too low. It's like 40 kilometers an hour, 50 kilometers an hour. That's school zone speed limit. Very low. Oh, here, I gotta turn here. Do I play Truckers MP? No, I never played yet, but I want one day to play. Thank you for whoever said if you could use the AC heat through the vent. Yeah, people ask that all the time. It's pretty common. Oop. I stalled the truck, guys. There's a car coming. Am I Swedish? No, Rafael, I'm Brazilian. I was born in Brazil and I live in Florida. Tight. See, that's another thing I don't like about Europe. Everything's tight. In Germany, you don't have speed limit. But they still do for trucks, don't they? Oh, Batman Editor. Just get a car at this point, the second one. So 18 minutes, now 34 minutes. Our second, get a real car. So if I play Call of Duty, should I just go to war? Is that your logic? If I play Indiana Jones, I should become an archaeology teacher? Dude, just think about what you're saying, man. It doesn't make any sense. E-Man, you're looking to get your button box soon. You use a tablet. Yeah, tablets, you know, they work pretty well, but a button box works better. And there's, like, if you don't know how to code to get the button box working, man, you're in for a treat. ChatGPT can get you covered, man. Have I ever played BeamNG on it? Yes, a lot. I have about 1,000 hours on BeamNG here. Going that way. Where have you been driving so far? So I'm going to Italy somewhere. How did you get the speedometer to work with the game down at Abyss? So it was an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. So that's what makes the speedometer work. And the RPMs. How much is this truck rig to buy? So you can't just walk in the store and buy one of these. You're gonna have to build one. And if you build one, you'll spend about $700 to build one of these. $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware like metal, carpet, wood, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Thank you for the follow, Kuroitsuki. Kuroitsuki? I don't know if I butchered your name, but I'm sorry. Finally, 70 kilometers an hour, which is not much, but I'll take it. So we're leaving the city of Napoli. Gotta stop here at the toll booth. Do I also drive a Volvo V70 or S60 in real life? Yes, I do, Benk. I have 3 Volvos S60s. One is exactly like this one. And 2 that are brand new ones. I have the 2005 Volvo S60R, which is a beast, 300 horsepower, 6-speed manual transmission with all-wheel drive. And I have a Volvo S60 2020 T5. And I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, which is the fastest one I have. Why Volvo? They're amazing, underrated, fast, comfortable, and safe. A bunch of good reasons. Hey, thank you, Chris Miller. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. A C30 T5, nice. Yeah, you can get a lot of power from that engine. The T5 is really strong. Good choice, dude. The C30 is a pretty cool car. Pretty neat. Yes, they are. I had my life saved by a Volvo in 2007. So I am a little biased. Be careful here. The speed limit is 80 kilometers an hour and doing like almost 90. And what? Man, I hate the speed limit here. I'm gonna go back to American Truck Simulator. Did you hook up the steering wheel with Arduinos, or did you hook up with the Moza's trucking bundle? So no, in this one I have a Fanatec, the Fanatec Club Sport DD, and it's hooked up using the own Fanatec So you can see here the Fanatec board. And I also have an ESP32 here to get the buttons to work. I only use the original Fanatec so I can draw power and also fool the wheelbase into thinking that there is a Fanatec steering wheel here. Because otherwise the steering wheel won't have force feedback. Gabriel Patrisci, why don't you just get a real car? No disrespect. Okay, that's a fair question, but still silly. But I'm going to answer anyways. I do have 4 cars. If you have the money to buy a simulator like this, you probably have a car, or 2, or 3, or 4. So one does not eliminate the other. Simulators have a purpose. You can play, you can go, you can reset, you can save money on tires, gas, like anything. I can just like drive a truck, which I wouldn't be able to drive in my real car. So yeah, you can have both and be happy, man. I guarantee. As I'm going over the speed limit again, I don't want to get a ticket. I'm gonna just put on cruise control here. There. I had a Golf GTI. Are they unreliable? Wow, man, I never thought about that. I never heard about that. Volkswagen, usually, from what I know, they're pretty reliable cars. Which Volvo model of Volvo is your setup? So it's a Volvo S60R, 2005. Can you play a PC game on televisions? Yes, I'm playing a PC game on the televisions right now, but I think you're asking if I can play other Volvo or other games. I can, because I have a monitor behind me on my desk. If you look at my video, there's a video I posted a couple days ago. I think it's the last one there. You'll see me walking through my room here, and you'll see a monitor behind the computer, the car. I did Unumunk. The Volkswagen Passat W12. Wow, man. W12. That's badass. That's nice, dude. Thank you for the follow, Unumunk. And Simba, thank you for the follow. Does the steering wheel buttons work? Yes. So I can go to the next song if I play next song. So you'll kind of get the music louder. So you can kind of hear that. Let me go back here to the other lane. So I can go to the next track. And next track. So I can use the plus and minus here to change, not the volume, because I can change the volume right here. Oh, I missed my exit. Oh, man. That's okay. So I can use the plus and minus here just to change what's showing there, but I don't think you can see it. Are you on Black app? Yes, so you can't see, but there's a screen there with information. And I can change what's shown there also on the steering wheel and use the cruise control, obviously. How did I wire the buttons? So they're all Arduinos. Let me get the volume lower. Too loud now. They're all Arduinos, so they're not using Limbus. The only thing that's using CAN bus is the gauges. Hello, Roku. Welcome back. We missed our exit, so we're gonna have to go around here. Is that a Bluetooth screen? This one? No, it's a regular HDMI one. Does the screen come with your car? Yes. And it goes inside the dashboard also. So in my real car, that comes up as soon as I turn the car on. In here, I have a button that I can raise and lower it. Do I have all the DLCs installed? I think so. I have all the DLCs for American Truck Simulator, but I'm not sure if on ETS, because I just bought it like a couple days ago. Does the cruise control work? Yes. If I can press the cruise control now, it's no foot. Yes, I am in Europe. I am in Italy, and I missed my exit, and I'm having to go around on a long road. Oh, so that's gonna now, Ruxer. That's a different. I don't know how you're gonna do that, dude. That's gonna be a little more complicated because you do need Linbus to get those buttons to work. Oh man, I wish there was no divider here so I could just do a maneuver and nobody would see it. At this point, why not do it in real life? Oh man, if I have to explain to you, I don't know if you're gonna get it. One, because I can't drive a truck in my cars. Two, I can just turn around and start working because I work from home. I don't spend gas, I don't spend fuel. I can crash and not die. Man, there's so many benefits. But you get the bell because you're the third one to ask that day. So 18:34 and now 45 minutes into the live stream. Not too bad, 3 times. Yesterday it was 7 times in 2 hours. I gotta get a count, like there's those counters that you can put on the screen. I gotta get one of those. I agree, Roku. Oh yeah, it's gonna give you a headache, Rexer. I think your best bet would be to change the electronics from the buttons, but you don't have the same buttons, so I don't even know how I would approach that. How much mileage do your real cars have in real life? So my Volvo S60R has 110,000 miles, just about the same as here. My Volvo S60 T5 has just crossed 27,000 miles, and my Volvo S60 T8 has about 25,000 miles now. And my minivan is about 2,000 miles. It's brand new. I just bought it. The minivan has about a month and a half, 2 months now. Can you type your setting up cars? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean, man. Oh yeah, I removed the airbag. Like, absolutely. There's nothing here, it's just a shell. Did you install any mods yet? I did install one, but apparently it's not working because it's the Waze map. Do you also play BeamNG or Farming Sim? I never played Farming Sim, but I do play BeamNG. Do the buttons on the wheel work? Yes, Jack, they do. All of the buttons. There's some buttons here in the back as well, and they also work. Oh man, this was an expensive mistake. I'm having to go a very long route here. When will I be able to turn around? Oh man, if you miss an exit here in Europe, you're doomed. Thank you, Lenny. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog is going bananas. Now, where can I turn? I need to turn. This is not working. We're going very far. I think we're going to do something crazy here. We're going to take the exit and we're going to try to merge in a very weird way. Let's see if this will pay off. So let's see if that will pay off. So we got to go that way. So we might, let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll work. Do I take song requests? No, unfortunately, I don't. And the reason is, if I put copyrighted songs here, the red app with the play button will get angry at me. There we go. Just do something here. Or I just gotta do some cleaning. All right, just a second, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Let me just do some cleanup. Dude, you gotta chill, man. I'll answer when I see the questions and I'm doing something else. How do we do this? All right, we're back. Let's get going. All right, let me see the messages. You know if it's possible to put a facelift P2 V70 S60 body harness into a pre-facelift P2 V70 S60 Cameron? Dude, it is. I wouldn't do that route. What I would do is, if you want just a center console with the nice, trim around here with the aluminum, I would just change this part. You can kind of get your climate control to work if you put the PCB from a 2004 in here, because the 2005 and 2004 are not going to work. So you need to kind of swap the interior of, like, the guts of your climate control. That would be able to work. What type PC do I use? I have a 4090 with a 9950X 3D CPU and 64 gigs of RAM. Unumunk, you need to repeat your question, not just keep repeating if I can answer your question, because you gotta understand, this is a chat. I'm seeing the chat from 4 different places at the same time, so it scrolls up pretty fast. And I don't see your question anymore, and I'm not gonna get off the game, go there, scroll up, just so I can see your question. You saw decent looking 1997 Chevy Lumina at the junkyard. Those were cool cars. Very different cars. I remember that Chevy. 22? That's insane. That's insane, man. You have a 2001 V70 with 0 options, and it's actually hard to find parts for. Yes, 2001 especially, but yeah, I mean, you can get parts from a 2001 through 2005 and get away with it. But yeah, unfortunately, if you want to change and add more things here, you're kind of stuck, man. I mean, you could change the whole gut of your car, but at this point, I think you'd be better off just buying a new car and trading your 2001 to a 2005 Plus with more options in it. Hello, Aziz. Please don't do that. Oh, you did buy that Lumina. Is it drivable then? Thought it was at the yard. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, man. Can I type your setup car's name you're driving now? Yeah, you can type. Since when do I play ETS 2? Since yesterday. It's the second time I'm playing it. Does it make me drive better? I don't know. I don't think so. I drive pretty calm in real life, so I don't know. Yeah, I do. I mean, it's the same engine, right, as the American Truck Simulator, but the only thing I don't like so far is the speed limit. They're pretty low. And 80 kilometers an hour? Oh man, that's like 50. Not even 50 miles an hour here. Thanos, how long did it take to build this? It took about 3 weekends, but I've been working on and off on this thing for about 3 years now. To improve, you know, like get all the buttons working, get all the stocks and everything working. I mean, just can type your setups are now in a message, please. Unumunk, I'm sorry, I'm not following what you want. What are you asking me? I don't understand. Why you don't have a backlight on your cluster? I do, Jal, I do. It is on. The reason you don't see it is because the camera needs to adjust the exposure. So anything that's not as bright as 3 TVs shining light on me right now, they get dimmed. So that's why you don't see the backlights are all on here. Everything is lit. And if you pay attention, you can kind of see the gauges are lit. Everything is lit. But you need to pay attention. Thank you, Eric. Can you put traffic violations off and you can make it fast? Yeah, I could. But then it's not that realistic, is it? What simulator is this? This is Euro Truck Simulator. Did you have to code the stuff? Yes, I did. All the buttons are working and every single thing you see here, every single button works. There's not a single button here that's just for looks. How do you code it? So ChatGPT, because I don't know how to program things, man. So you can use ChatGPT and Arduinos. That's how you get it to work. I think he wants to know what car your setup's from and can you type it? Oh, maybe that's what he wants. But I told like 5 times I cannot type it because if I type, the window will leave the window here and I can't type. But it's a Volvo S60R, just like my username, S60R, and it's a Volvo. So Volvo S60R, 2005. Ooh, I'm going like max RPMs there. Yes, got it now. Unamunku. It's Volvo S60R. Yes, thank you, AL0527. I can't physically type here because if I want to type something, I have to get my keyboard, click out of the screen, go into the chat window, and then do that. I'm sorry. Do I keep my paper logs? Yes, I have all the, services and everything that I did on it. R design or R? R, real R. It's a Volvo S60R with the R logo. It's, in fact, the Spaceball here came from that car. How did I get this all to work? So I have a tutorial on my channel. And I teach you guys how to do this, but essentially it's a bunch of Arduinos that are connected here. What PC am I running? SAF. So I'm running a 9950X 3D with a 4090 and 64 gigs of RAM. Thank you, Steven. Hello, Christy. Welcome back. Thank you, Fortune. And let me check about the time here. I gotta check my Black app. Let me stop here for a second. Yesterday, it kicked me out about an hour into my live stream. I'm saying hero. Euro, as whatever you want to. I'm Brazilian, man. I speak Portuguese as my main language. So let me just check something here. I have to. No. I just gotta check my Black app. Well, you see, TikTok has this very annoying thing where it will essentially cut your live stream, saying you're not doing anything, and it just does that in about an hour into your live stream. So I have to keep checking it now because I'm just about an hour into the live stream, and it's pretty annoying. Lavaverick, how much did this dash, steering, and other real car parts set you back? So car parts was about $300. Everything you see here, because I go to junkyards called pick and pull. So you go, you pick your parts, and you pull it, and then you pay next to nothing to it. And then I spent another $400 or so in hardware, like all the metal, wood, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, all that kind of stuff. So about $700. The steering wheel, it was $14, for instance. Did I? Oh, there's the... Okay, got it. Let me see, what are the other questions? So, Saf, didn't you also have a BMW interior? Yes, I still do. But I prefer my Volvo, and I'm gonna sell the BMW eventually. So, I don't use the BMW. Oh, it's not here. Oh, is it there yet? Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Hope I can. All right. I don't want to go around again. Yeah, they don't yet on the red app with the play button, man. But on TikTok, they do quite well. They don't do amazing. Like right now, I have 90 people watching there. They used to go like 2,000, 3,000 people at the same time. I don't know, Fortune. It's really annoying. What's the BMW one? It's the BMW E60. The 2005 535i. I don't know yet how much I'm gonna sell it for. I'm finishing the electronics on it, and then I'm gonna think about it. but it's not gonna be cost. So obviously I put a lot of work in there, so I'm gonna sell it for a little bit more. Does it have ABS and PWS and ETS? Which one? I maybe missed another question of yours. I think you could set up your steering sensitivity to more realistic in that game. Misery, I'm not sure. How are you feeling the steering? It's pretty realistic. I think if anything, I should get it a little lighter because it's too heavy. In here, in American Truck Simulator, I put 70%. That works better. Have I ever tried to create a Citroen? No, man. We don't have Citroens here in the US, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunately, I've never owned one. In Brazil, we did, but I've never been a big fan. Thank you, Rafael. Dude, if I can help you, like, with some tips, like, don't get the Logitech G29. Look into the Mosas, like R3, R5. They're pretty good for the price, and they're gonna set you with a way better setup than a Logitech. I'm not, it's fine. The Logitech is fine, but there's better options these days. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, man. Where am I going today? I am here in Italy. I don't know the city, but we're almost there. Modugno. That's where we are. Thank you, 50 Cent. Thank you, Gabby, for the follow. You prefer Scania over any other truck? Yeah, it's kind of like me with Volvos. I prefer Volvo over any other, whatever, 4 wheels. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, man. You're the MVP, man. How much did the setup cost? About $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in electronics. So if you're not following, consider following, especially on TikTok right now, because my live stream might crash in any minute. Oh, I see. You're gonna have fun with the Logitech, Rafael. I was just saying, if you don't have anything, I usually recommend people to look into Mosas. Thank you, 50 Cent. What would it crash? Maybe I missed something. So would you take a Volvo over a Lambo? Oh, absolutely, Matt. I would never own any kind of supercar. I don't think they're practical. I don't think they're that cool. I would sell that Lamborghini and buy 3 Volvos. Absolutely. How much does this cost? Does anyone know? I know. About $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. Arduinos, carpet, metal, wood, that kind of stuff. Not even as a weekend car for fun. Nah, man. For fun, driving fast, this is the place. On a weekend, I want to drive comfortable and safely. And I have my Volvo S60R. That's a fun car. Thank you, Rafael. Yeah, I do play BeamNG sometimes. Not very often, but I do. Let's get the hard parking here. We'll have Mosas in stock on the 1st. Nice. Mosas are good. I like Mosas. Do a burnout. I'm in a truck, dude. What's the temperature going up and down? That's a good question. So the temperature is actually showing my GPU temperature. Not the car water temperature, or the truck in this case. And the reason why it's going up and down is because I don't know why my MSI afterburners sometimes don't send for a split second the temperature to SimHub, and it just goes down, and then up again. Would you pick a 90s Toyota van over a supercar and a Volvo supercar? No, I'm not a big 90s, like Japanese cars fan. I understand a lot of people like them, but I'm not a big fan of those. I think I should have come through the other side. That's going to be a tough parking here, but we'll try it anyways. How much did your setup run? Your money and time? What base you have under there? I have a Fanatec Club Sport DD underneath the Volvo one, and it did set me up for about $700 in total for car parts, Arduino, electronics, all that kind of stuff. And just try to get maneuvering here. So, and if you want to know all the rest, it was about $10,000, but you don't need to spend that much money. You can get like, cheaper wheelbase, a Logitech, or you can get like a lot of cheaper stuff. One monitor, any computer will do it. Ooh, pretty close, pretty close, pretty close. There we go. Gotta stop before I crash. Thank you, Berdowski. Can I go fast? Yes, I can go fast depending on the game. All right, we're doing good on the parking here. Just need to move a little bit to the left. I think we're gonna be able to make it this time. Yeah, you can spend a lot less, man. Mosas are very good options, like really, really good options. One thing I notice is the American trucks are easier to maneuver. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to them, but they're a lot easier. Would you pick a Peugeot Boxer over a Volkswagen ID? I don't know which one is the Peugeot Boxer, man. I'm out of this like Peugeot world for about 5-10 years now. It's all crooked. That's all right. We'll take it. Parking brake on. Detach. How did you make the CarPlay? So in my tutorial there on the app you are right now watching the video, you'll find on my channel there's a tutorial and you can download my Apple CarPlay. Excellent. But that was a lot of work for only 8,000 euros. Gee, people here in Europe pay very little money for things. So let's get more fragile cargo. Let's find another job here. What game is this? This is Euro Truck Simulator. It seems like I'm not saying it right. Euro with an E. Helicopter. 12,000 euros. Oh, but I gotta choose where I'm like coming from here. Yeah. Let's get this one then. Thank you, Fortune Hunters Motorsports. Thank you, man. So let's go. Go back inside the cabin. Oh, parking brake is on. Would you pick a 2013 Hyundai Sonata hybrid base model over a 2019 Ford F-150? Those are very different cars. I'm a very practical car guy. I have a minivan and I like it. So it depends. If I need the size of a Ford F-150, that's what I would take. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate that, man. As we gotta watch out the speed limit again. 50 kilometers an hour. That's yeah, that's what I also think. Pneumatic depends on what you're doing. Oops. I think I hit the curb. Oh man, I'll see you later. "40 kilometers an hour." Hey, Itchy! How you doing, my friend? Good evening. You're my quality control. This music? You don't like the music? What is it called? Good night. Too slow? It's rising, man. It's rising. Look, look, look. How are you doing, man? Infomercial? That is true. Introducing the new all-technological Volvo S60R. Your eyes won't believe it. Okay, let's go to the next one. This playlist is one of those copyright-free ones. And I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever played it. Introducing Sim Racing. A brand new technology. You'll get out of your home without never leaving. I think it's funny, the truck sounds here on Euro Euro Truck Simulator are louder. There goes another curb. Okay, it was yellow, so don't come with another ticket. What now? Speeding? Really? I'm doing 50. Dude, people here in Europe are so... The speed limit here, come on. Yeah, I don't know if I like this playlist though. This one is called Falling For You, Instrumental Mix. Still life. Yeah, we'll change it later. Ah, red light again. Let's put into my other playlist. I like this one. It's kind of like Stranger Things-ish. This one. Oh, green light. That's mad. How much for the setup? So it was about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware, electronics, Arduinos, that kind of stuff. Get a truck and drive in real life at this point. I don't think people who write this actually think about what they're saying. Dude, scroll down a few more live streams and go find another, Call of Duty player and go tell him to go to war, dude. Just about what you're telling me. We're gonna take a left here into the marina. Monster Cat. I didn't try this one. There's a bunch of copyrighted music, copyright-free music on Spotify that they say they're free, but then you post on the red app with the play button, and all of a sudden you get a copyright strike, or at least you're sharing revenue, which I think it's ridiculous. So if it's free, why do I have to pay? Exactly. GTA 5 is a good one. Go find somebody playing GTA 5 and tell them to steal cars and go over bridges. Yeah, streaming is fine, but I've been getting good views on the VODs, man. So I usually like to leave them and take that revenue, extra revenue, especially on the red app with the play button. They're paying now. And in fact, I'm getting my first paycheck this month from them, which is pretty cool. Hey, Equisty! Hey, man, you don't need to apologize. You can enter and leave the live stream as many times as you want, man. Don't worry. We're backing up here. We're gonna get a boat. We need a bigger boat. I heard the sound of a USB disconnecting. I hope that was nothing on my computer. Am I here? Yeah, I'm here. I moved my hand real slow, so it's not a delay. There's a way to only have the music on the stream and it won't turn up on the VOD. Yes, there is. I'm gonna check that because that's something I want to do eventually. You can actually stream both musics, and I can leave like an on stream just show one, and for the VOD have another. So I can have the VOD play copyright free, while the live stream one is playing like normal music. I gotta test that. But yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Fortune. Where's the exit? Oh yeah, right there. This is heavy. My poor truck. I bought this truck used yesterday. Thank you for the follow, guys. So we're going to Italy again. I don't think we have options to do like long hauls yet. And I get a lot of red lights here. Oh boy, we're on a uphill here. Ah, the truck is not powerful enough. Even if I do the slow... Oh no. We're gonna get out of here. I'm letting go the clutch very slowly, but as soon as it starts picking up, it'll go downhill. I might need to back up. There we go. Got it. Ooh. For a second, I thought I was doomed. Yeah, I know it was green, but I couldn't get the truck to move, man. What am I carrying? I have a big boat. How heavy is this? Not that heavy. I think my truck is not powerful enough. Yeah, we're going to have to take the ferry again. Oh, gotta watch out the speed limit. It's only 50 kilometers an hour. It still feels funny to say kilometers an hour. After 10 years doing all miles, only miles an hour. Oh, it's 80 now. Okay, good. You can go. Like, we're flooring now. Get the gear a little lower. And that was it. There's nothing else. Oh, Volvos might be the best truck, dude, but I bought a cheap one. Mine is a very cheap one. It was what I had money to afford, so I didn't have to keep like taking like cheaper jobs, and I can get a little bit more money. I think I can update the engine on this one and get it to work a little better, but I need to save some more money. How much money do I have? I have 18,000 pounds. Which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things here. Not only that, but I think my other problem here with the game right now is because I'm super new and I've been playing for only 2 days. The level I'm in, it's like I'm on level 4 or level 5. It's pretty low. How much did I spend on it, aviation? So I spent about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, you know, the LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Obviously, if you count how much I spent with everything, like everything, it's a lot more. But what makes the simulator special is not the fact that I have a computer here, a powerful one, and triple TVs here. It's the fact that I'm driving a car interior that is fully functional, you know, like every button here works. So this is what makes this, you know, simulator special. Thank you for the follow, coaches. Coaches. I don't know if that should be in Spanish, right? The original wheelbase, I mean, it's the only one that I ever had here, so it's a Fanatec Club Sport BD. 12 Newton meters. As I'm going way too fast. Yeah, I think I need about 200,000 euros to get a good, powerful truck. And I had to get a loan to buy the truck. Because I didn't want to wait, you know, just driving random trucks. Because every time you drive a different truck, I had to set up the view again. And at least here, I get the same view every time. Thank you for the follow, Nee. Thank you for the follow, Jack. Thank you for the follow, Aviation. Yep, it does. Let me turn off the turn signal here. So if I hit the hazard lights, I think you can see the hazard lights are working, and also in the game, not just on my dashboard. Oh no, again? I keep making silly mistakes, and those are costing a lot of money to me. I gotta get better at driving here. I don't know if the map is not resonating because I'm used to the Apple CarPlay one. So when you start the game, you don't own a truck yet. So what you have to do is you have to keep like taking random jobs, and each job will give you a different truck, which in a way is a good way for you to like learn, you know, how every truck drive if you're not like a big Volvo fan like I am and just want to drive a Volvo like I do. I have a Volvo here, right here, an FH 420. And so if you don't know what truck you want to drive, it's actually good. But they don't give you a truck to start the game with. So you get like $0, you know, good luck, basically. Do I play any other driving games? Yes, Emmy, I do. I play a lot of Assetto Corsa and BeamNG as well. Not always on the live stream, because on the live stream, American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, they allow me to read the chat easier and not, you know, make so many mistakes like I just did by missing an exit. But you get the point. So I can actually chat with you guys, answer questions, and do all of that. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool, man. Good luck with your new job, dude. You got the 400,000 euros? It didn't allow me to get 400,000. I think the max it would let me was 100,000 euros. As I'm going a little bit too fast here. What's the cheapest truck to buy? I think they have cheap trucks, but they get older and with more miles. This one, I think I spent 100,000 euros in the game. And it had like 50,000 kilometers on it. It wasn't too bad, but it was used. Yes, sir. It's a Volvo. The Volvo FH420. Oh, rain stopped. Hello, Robert. Did you get your parts, Volvo parts, from a junkyard or eBay? I got it from a junkyard. And not just any junkyard. There's junkyards called pick and pull. So you bring your own tools, you go to the junkyard, and you basically pull the parts that you want or need. So, you know, it's better. I think it's better for several reasons. One, it's cheaper. Two, you get to experience taking it apart because you're gonna have to put it back together. And if you don't know where the clicks, you know, the screws and everything is, the tabs, you're gonna break before you make it. Thank you, Aviation. Oh, got it. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't wait because I was live streaming yesterday, changing trucks like every little job, and I just decided I would just skip ahead the line and get the truck. Is my seat Volvo? Yes. This is also an original Volvo S60, not from an R version, and also the passenger seat. They're both from Volvo S60s, but not the R version. Did you just rip the entire interior? Yes, pretty much. I didn't get the rear seats. Oh, that was almost. See you later, Quisty. Oh, there's a broken truck here. Oh, there's an accident. That's why. Hey, Brian, if you want that, you can check out my tutorial on my channel. And my channel is on the red app with the play button and has the same name as here. All right. See you later, Aviation. Thank you, Landon. Thank you, man. The speed limit, 80. Okay, so we're still at 80. They drive slow here. I gotta go to Germany. I think I have to push my way up because I'm pretty much just doing back and forth in the same place. So I gotta get to know more places. Oh, we're gonna exit here. How did I get all of this working? Thank you, man. I have tutorials on my channel, and I'm making a video now to teach how to get the electronics working. So essentially a bunch of Arduinos, and I'm not a programmer either, so you don't have to worry about programming. ChatGPT will help you get there. And I also already have the tutorial on how to get a steering wheel, how to get the Apple CarPlay, how to get the hardware working, you know, all the good stuff. Thank you, Papa. Yeah, this is like very old dream come true, man. And I have a ton of fun here, man. Just a ton. Thank you, Matthias and Mercedes plus BMW. Could add a Volvo there. All right, let's pay the toll here. No, I'm not. There's no converter. I am using Arduino, so you could call them a converter, but it's just for the gauges. How do you get to CarPlay? So if you check out my tutorial, you'll be able to see that. And it has a bunch of functions. Pretty good. I can get a little bigger here for you guys. Let me just get the... So this is what it looks like. I think now you should be able to see in a little more detail. So you have a bunch of information there, what music is playing, about the truck damage, about delivery, and you know, so on. And you can download it for free. It's on my channel. I need to change my transmission. That's one of the main things I gotta change. I gotta put a 6-speed manual transmission in the truck. Because this one is like, it skips gears and it's hard for me. Okay, 70. Yes, Jay, I am using a car interior for a truck driving game, as I can drive a GT or any other car in here. What's the monitor size? So I have 3 TVs here, 3 65-inch 4K 120 hertz TVs. And in order to match is always a pain in the butt, and it's not even like perfect right now. I know it's not aligned. I had to take apart the simulator over the weekend, and it was a nightmare, dude. And it always is. Whenever you have to fix your alignment, you're in for a long ride. But eventually I'll just sit down and realign it. I wanted to get it done and just finish it up, and I'm okay with it. Misaligned a little bit right now. Gotta be careful here so we don't go over the speed limit. We're in Italy. That looks pretty. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Lil Levite, for the follow, guys. Oops. Have you ever tried to play Gran Turismo 7? No, I don't think I can play Gran Turismo. I don't think it's available for PC. Thank you, Papa. I can use the engine brake here if I pull the lever. You can hear that. It's quieter than American trucks. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, D Girl. Die Girl. Okay, we're taking a left here. Clear right, clear left. Oh yeah, it's only for PlayStation. Forza Horizon just released for Xbox. I think it's pretty cool. They should all do that. They shouldn't have like exclusive for console, like one console game. Ridiculous. Thank you, Charlie, and thank you, Milky. These are some pretty country roads here in Italy. First time driving here. And I think I'm going like through a very, very long route. Because, let me check on a map. Because I was supposed to take the ferry. I think I missed an exit, and that will cost me a lot of money. Oh no! This is horrendous. It's like rooting me back down here, so I did this like huge loop because I missed my exit. Man, I gotta be more careful here in this game. That sucks. Well, it is what it is. We're going for the long route. But it's pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but... Just keep within the white lines. Santa Catarina. We have a state in Brazil called Santa Catarina. Speeding violation. I must have spent like 1,000 euros already in violations. Man, the game is called Euro Truck Simulator, like as in European. Yeah, we're kind of taking the boat for a ride. We could have done this with like, I don't know, 100 kilometers, and we did like a 600-kilometer trip. A lot longer. It's cool that here in Italy, at least, they have these signs where one thing ends and another starts, so you know where you're leaving and where you're entering. Here in the US, when you cross state lines, you just see the welcome to whatever. There's no like clear sign saying like, oh, you're going from here to there. Wow, this is a yield. This would be a stop sign in the US for sure. Hey, Anthony, yes. Finally playing ETS, my friend. And I gotta say, I'm not having fun with these speed limits, man. 70 kilometers an hour, dude? Whoa. Oops. Didn't crash. All good. Yes, they are, man. And I got like 5 or 6 speeding tickets only today. Like right now, we can do 70. But I'm not surprised if it's just gonna change to 40. And 40 kilometers an hour? That's like, you know, school zone speed limit here in the US. Here, like in the next part here is 50 kilometers an hour. Nothing. The Polish way? What is the Polish way, man? In a roundabout. Gonna go that way now. Roma. Roma. Am I finally gonna get to the ferry? Oh. Oh, going straight? I'll try. If there's nothing in the center, I'll go Polish way. Now I'm going to go the right way. Napoli. That's where I want to go. I don't want to go to Rome. But they actually do that? Just go straight? Well, I'm guessing there's nothing in the center. Just probably the curb. I've seen a video. I think it's a famous video of a guy just going straight on a roundabout. His car just like jumps super high and crashes into the center. Like right now, 40 kilometers an hour. That's the speed limit right here. And I'm merging onto the highway. Oh. Yeah, that could be brake problems or just wasn't paying attention, right? Yeah, so we're gonna take the exit to Napoli. I think so. Yeah, there's no other way. It's only going around, and I think they're gonna close off the street right there, the highway. Yeah, in the best ETS style. Thank you for the follow. I have to slow down to 60 kilometers an hour here. What mods would I do on my S60R? I mean, I bought it modded already, and I want to demod it. So currently, my car has a catless exhaust, a single mass flywheel, has a bigger turbo. It has so it's lowered. Like there's not even a finger between the wheel arch and the tires. It's pretty low. And there's also what did the guy do also? Oh, he changed the mass airflow sensor from a Volvo to an Audi one. So what's the truck that I'm using? I'm using an FH420 Volvo. What happens if I don't follow the traffic laws in game? I get tickets. I get tickets. And I'm trying to raise some money to buy a better truck here. And if I keep getting tickets, that will go against, the purpose. Thank you, Guy, for the follow. We're pretty close now. We should be. Even though it's still saying it will take a long time. But there's the ferry. Thank you, Jaden J, for the follow, man. And Lindu. As I'm going a little bit too fast again. I'm doing 90 kilometers an hour. Man, you really gotta drive with the cruise control on here. Ferry and the docks. I think ferry is the ship that carries the cars or trucks, and the dock is where the ferry dock, right? No, I didn't. Did I miss it again? I did miss it again. Dude. How far now? Man, I'm gonna give up with this this European thing here. Oh, heck no. We're gonna do something crazy here, because... can't. How am I gonna go back there now? Let's see. I need to go that way. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Guys, close your eyes. Nobody calls the police right now, but we're gonna do something real crazy here. Oh, really? There's an invisible wall here? No, you're not. Okay. There we go. We'll fix this. Just hope there's no cars coming this way. Wrong way violation. Okay, 60 euros. I can live with that. Problem is, how do I get to the other side now? What happens if I crash? I get, just... yeah, I know. I'm on the wrong way. If I crash, I just get damage. Oh, no. That doesn't quite work. I think I have a problem now. Where engine noise? What do you mean, where engine noise? Alright, what am I going to do now? Yeah. Vehicle malfunction. Oh, great. You don't hear it? You guys are not hearing the engine? Holy cow, you guys are not hearing anything. Nobody told me. You guys could have told me. I've been live streaming for 2 days. And the game... well, money, thank you. Autosave. Oh, that's a good idea. Now you guys are gonna be able to hear the engine. Am I using a voice changer? No, I'm not. I sound this bad. Ah, nobody told me that. Load game. Let's go for a save game. No manual. Okay, but what about automatic? There's no automatic. Is it not saving? Okay. I really sound like a TikTok voice changer. I don't know if that's good or bad. Where do I have the autosave function? Because it's not autosaving, so I'm screwed. Interface, maybe? Desktop backgrounds. Do navigation, regional settings. I'll change the length to miles. So why is it not saving? Does anybody knows where do you go for saving? Not on controls, not on keys. It should be here on interface for gameplay. I think gameplay would be the one. Transmission, truck physics, assistant, trailer, camera. Nope. I don't know. And I think we're gonna have to be towed. Yeah, because I don't have any games to load. Oh, show autosaves. Ooh, there we go. So let's go back about maybe 9:30. Go. Yes. Hey, Misha. Okay, I think we're here. Can I explain my setup? Why are we sitting in the Volvo? We're not sitting in the Volvo. We're in my home office. And it's a car interior that was pulled out. And now it works as a simulator. All the buttons work. Everything you see here works. All the knobs and buttons and everything. Why don't you get mods and play with a Volvo car? I'm playing with a truck, man. Thank you for the follow. Do the vents work? They don't blow air, but mainly because I don't need to have air blowing from there. I'm in my home office with AC, so I don't really need it. Why wouldn't you install mods? I didn't say I wouldn't. Just said I didn't want to drive a car here in this game because this is a truck game. I can drive Volvos in a Assetto Corsa if I want. Thank you, DX. Oh, the CarPlay. If you want to download it, Ollie, you can download on my channel. Just check out my red app with the play button channel. Same name as here. And you can find links there in my profile, but it's just, you know, I can't say the name. But it's there. You can download it and play. How much did it all cost? Do you have blueprints? Yes, I do have a very detailed tutorial that's on my channel as well. I have several tutorials there. And it did cost about $300 in car parts and about $400 or so in hardware. So electronics, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Do you have a mini AC in your office? No, I have AC in my whole house. I live in Florida. I wouldn't be able to survive here without AC on 24/7. Hello, Edgar. Thank you to whoever reminded me that I have autosave. Change gear, I follow back in 2 hours. So one thing you gotta know about my tachometer is that it's calibrated, meaning 2000 RPMs in the truck equals 7500 RPMs. So whenever I am in very high RPMs number-wise, I'm not that high in the truck. Like right now, it's about 1200 RPMs in the truck, calibrated. How can you put a 50 kilometer an hour or mile? Oh, I changed to miles. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, AC doesn't reach your room. I see what you're saying, man. Yeah, no, here I have the vent blowing air-conditioned air right on my head here. Can you play ETS in PlayStation 4? No, man, unfortunately you can't. It's Euro Truck Simulator. Yes, I can, and I will. Well, You can stop saying that or I will block you. Let's see. How much money did you spend on this setup? Yes, you can. I spent about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware, electronics, Arduinos, you know, that kind of stuff. 700 in total. Yeah, Ollie, thank you, man. Yeah, I noticed he was doing that, but I was like, I usually give people a chance. But if they, you know, don't stop, then I block them. There's no need. Can you play this game on PS5? No. I am in Italy right now. And I keep missing turns and making this way longer than it has to be. What do you mean? Still can't hear the engine? Oh no, Meow. You can send as many roses as you want. Let me check why the engine is not engineing. Alright, where is it? Oh, wavelength right there. The problem is this is a new game, and for some reason, well, now it is here. Euro Truck Simulator is here. Let me put this on top here and let me check the audio levels. Yeah, for some reason, it's not capturing. That's very strange because it is here on my audio input. Let me try to close the app and reopen it because this is something I need to fix. All right, we're back with the audio. Thank you, Meow Meow. Thank you, man. Or girl, I don't know. Sorry. Can't tell gender through just the username. Let's see if now the audio will work. Because it's saying here, Euro Truck. That's so odd, because... Let me check something else. Audio. Let's use, where's the game? I think now it should work. I think that was my problem. There we go. Alright, now we have it. Welcome to the engine sound, which should be working since yesterday, and nobody told me. What language did I use? I don't know, the Arduino one. I don't know how to program. I used ChatGPT, Otoga. Anthony, is the truck licensed? I hope so. Oh man, you guys were listening for 2 days with no engine sound. That must have been so annoying, because I could hear it here. Thank you, Lost Man. I was talking like, oh, can you guys hear the engine brake and everything? And nobody said a thing. It's loud, really? Okay, I can. Is it better? Haptic feedback. Yes, it has haptic feedback. Why does my RPM goes to 7,000, Sandro? It's because it's calibrated. Let me just answer. Ready for takeoff. Yes, it does have force feedback. That's an easy question to answer. Now, why does the RPMs go to 7,500? It's because it's calibrated to 2,000 RPMs in the truck means 7,000 RPMs here. Otherwise, my needle would just move just a little bit, and that would be, you know, useless for me. Because I wouldn't be able to tell, like, when I have to change gears. Doesn't matter, I don't have the red line there, but I do have the red line at 7,000. Can you play ETS in PC? Yes, I am on a PC. Steve, can I build you one? I'm sorry, I can't. Can you turn it down a bit? You mean the truck sound? Is it too loud now? Let me get... Alright, let me... unlink it, and there. Is the truck sound better now? Do I know when ETS 3 is coming? Dude, I don't think it's coming anytime soon, man. Thank you, JDN. If it's too low now, let me know. ETS 3, I don't think it's coming anytime soon because they're still releasing DLCs for this one. I don't think they're developing any new game, man. Made so many mistakes on this trip. I gotta really pay attention at the exits. Yeah, I like ETS, but how do you know if you're gonna play ETS 2 or 3 if we don't have a 3, you know? Finally, we're getting to the ferry. The ferry boat. I can't believe it. I am really annoyed by the fact that you guys weren't listening, and I did not know that. Thank you, B3. Oh yeah, they still do. I think they're releasing a bus DLC right now, RM, and I think they're working on a kind of car mod, not mod, but DLC that you can drive cars. Yes, I do, Full Metal. I do have a butt kicker here on my chair. Baltic. I bought a bundle, so I don't even know which ones I have. Yeah, at least thankfully we're arriving at our destination now. Because I gotta end the live stream, I'm late already. It looks a little low. I don't know. I calculated using that. There's a Google Sheet calculator. And you put your height, where you're looking at, and everything. I think it looks better on American Truck Simulator than here on ETS. But I don't know. I'm happy. I can look straight ahead, which is something that's very important for me. I don't have to look up or down. Straight ahead. I'm looking exactly as I would if I were driving. So my head is in a very natural position right now. Why don't I create a setup for trucking? Oh man, if I had the space, I would create a setup for trucking for cars. It was yellow. For truck, cars, airplanes, like everything. But unfortunately, it takes a lot of space, and I have a big home office, but not that big. Finally, we're here. Is grease in the bundle? I don't know. That's a good question. So let's do the hard parking, which is right there. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit hard, but we'll find a way. We need to turn around. Thank you for the follow, guys. So to park, I need to use my rear view mirrors, which are on my other TVs here. So you guys are wondering, like, how can I see when I'm backing up? I have a triple TV set up here. So I can look at the rear view mirror and park. Oh, I'm not gonna straighten up. It's green. I'm happy. I know it's not perfect, but that's pretty good. I'll take it. So there we have it, guys. Let me put the parking brake on. And we press comfort, and we finally deliver this thing, because this was a task. We got 8,000 euros. We're almost at level 5. Finally. Alright, guys. I think that's it. I gotta go. I have to end the live stream now because I got things to do. But I'm really glad you guys are here, and I hope to see you guys again. I hope you guys, if you're not following, if you like what you see, if you want to see it again, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. If you're on the red app, hit the play button. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're on the purple app, make sure you follow. It's pretty hard to be discovered there on the purple app. So I've been slowly but surely getting a little bit more views every time, but it's, you know, it's a grind. Having said that, thank you guys for watching. I stream every weekday from 8-ish a.m. Today I started like 7:40 until like 9 something. And I really hope to see you guys on the next one. Have an awesome and fantastic Tuesday. Bye.